Hello BCC kids, Lisa Lumix here. I am ready to start a new series with you called Kingdom Seekers. We have partnered with the Bible Project to bring God's Word to life. So I want you to pretend for a moment that you have joined the Kingdom Seekers Academy and you were all cadets. So everybody stand up, up we go, and give me a salute. Good work BCC kids. So I have two fun tasks to begin this journey. First one, I'm going to pick a letter from the alphabet and I want you to find something in the room that begins with that letter. So I'm going to start with letter A. So find something in the room. Go. Begins with A. Maybe it's an apple. Who knows? Let me know. Shout it out when you find it. Good. Next one, letter M. M for meal. Go take a look. See what you got, bring it. Maybe you can even show it to the screen. I see some things out there, that's great. Good. A little bit more, I'll give you a little bit more time. Look around, see what you can find. Don't trip over your brothers and sisters or the dog. Okay, next, here's a riddle for you guys. I sleep in the day and I sound like a question. What am I? If you guessed owl, you're right. So cadets, I want you to know the Bible is a Kingdom Seekers #1 tool. We believe that it's more than just a book. The Bible speaks God's words to his people and leads us to Jesus. I'll be honest with you, sometimes reading the Bible can be hard. It can be exciting, it can be challenging, it can even be mysterious all in one verse. And it takes time to read the Bible. The truth is the Bible is a book that challenges us to take us on a journey to discover God's will for our lives. So today we'll be learning about God's upside down kingdom as we read Matthew 5:1-16. And this is called the Sermon on the Mount. Now, a kingdom seeker knows that the keys to God's kingdom are found in the words of the Bible. So I have three phrases I want you to repeat. Here we go. I will listen with my ears. I will listen with my mind. And last one, I will listen with my heart. We need to listen carefully to each word. And as you listen, you can use your imagination and then think about how these words make you feel. So let's jump to Sermon on the Mount. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evils against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Well, BCC kids, it's that time. We get to meet our new Kingdom Seeker friends. So here we go. Whoa!
Okay, so I've organized my comics in 3 different groups. Superheroes, scary stuff, and the weird sci-fi stuff.
I only brought one, but I'm sure you've never read it.
The Kingdom Seekers.
It's about a group of kids who live in a very unusual town called Cricket Creek.
Just how unusual is this town?
See for yourself. Cricket Creek is a quiet little town. There's a gazebo and a post office and a burger stand that serves homemade root beer. If you stay long enough, you will discover an old submarine hatch in the forest behind the town. Open the hatch and you will find a ladder that leads deep underground into a secret bunker. Welcome to Cricket Creek, home of the Kingdom Seekers. When our story opens, the Kingdom Seekers are dealing with an owl problem.
An owl problem?
Guys, I think he's still in here.
The owl followed the transmissions from Zach's owl transponder.
You think?
I'm gonna try to communicate with him again. Guys, let's be honest. This owl's totally outplaying us here.
That's David. He's the leader.
How did it even get in the bunker?
That's Gira, martial arts specialist.
Zach left the hatch open.
That's Allie. She's the most logical of the crew.
You left the hatch open?
How else was he gonna hear my owl sonic transmissions?
Who is the guy with the spaghetti strainer on his head?
That's Allie's brother, Zach. He's an inventor, although his projects don't typically work as expected.
Owl Sonic?
Like, owl language. Hey, let's focus. We're gonna do a Form 1 all-out blitz. See how our winged friend likes to be outnumbered. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Seekers!
What exactly did they plan to do once they caught the owl?
You know, I'm not really sure.
So, they didn't catch him?
You could say that.
I got it. Go for David?
It's me.
Oh, hey, Sheriff.
You guys busy?
Nah,
Good. I got something I think you should see.
we'll be right up.
Who's that?
Sheriff Locke, he needs us to see something. Allie, you stay here with your brother.
What? I don't want to stay here with my annoying big brother.
Well, if we leave him down here, he's gonna destroy the whole place.
Zach or the owl?
The good-hearted sheriff of Cricket Creek had called for the Seekers' help because earlier that day he received a very unusual package at the station.
Jack, you okay in there? I put an extra pillow in your cell. You want any tea? All right then.
The sheriff just finished his rounds and was settling in to work on his detective novel.
He wrote a detective novel?
It's a work in progress.
It's not one of those with an overly dramatic narrator who uses cheesy, nonsensical metaphors, is it?
Well,
It was a dull and gray day. The kind of day that makes you want to buy a million bags of Skittles and pour them in a giant swimming pool just to see all the colors. Were Skittles invented back in the old days? I was working on the toughest case of my career. One thing I knew, I was hungry for answers. And a giant turkey club with mayo, mustard, and extra pickled anchovies. I was thinking of inviting Miss Maggie down at the old theater out for lunch. That's when the phone began to ring, like an angry alarm clock way too early in the morning.
Detective Lake, Sheriff Lake, Sheriff Locke here. Oh, hi Marcy. I'm just at the station. Of course, I'm here. You called me. Yeah, anywho, I'm not working on my classically dramatic mystery novel based on a young, handsome detective battling life, love, and the case that got away. Yeah. I did get them. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did get your flyer. It's right here, holding right onto it. Yeah, I'm gonna put them wherever I go.
the sheriff's friend, Marcy, is running a Save the Cricket Creek Theater fundraiser.
What are they trying to save it from?
Someone is trying to have it torn down. They're trying to raise enough money to buy back the deed. Otherwise,
No more theater.
You know what? I bet you're gonna raise so much money, you'll build 2 times the theaters. You're gonna build that theater 2 times over. Yeah, it'll be great for the community. Okay. Right, okay. Bye, Maggie. Marcy, Maggie's not in my mystery novel. It's not important. Okay, bye, Marcy. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Jack, is that you? There's a reason to smile and not to frown when the whole world turns upside down. For your next clue, go to the street named after the one with beautiful feet.
Oh, wait. Let's take a pause in the story and look at some fun gadgets.
Hey everyone! Welcome to Zach's Gadget Corner. You know, looking at all my inventions, a lot of them work the way I expected. And some have not.
Here's the updated damage report on the recent owl incident. I don't know.
Thanks, sis. Sometimes we don't work the way we're supposed to. For instance, in this world we have wars, lies, selfishness, and anger. But Jesus says we can work way better if we take all the negative values in this world and turn them upside down. Take my upside down time machine for example. It makes time run backwards instead of forwards.
Wouldn't that just be a time machine then?
Well then, I thought this was a time machine.
That's a clock. Anyways, you can't make time run upside down. Doesn't work.
Back to what I was saying. We can work the way we were made to be by taking all the bad things in this world and turning them upside down and focusing on God's good values. We can do this by caring for one another and helping those that are in need. In fact, Jesus tells us to love even our enemies. This is a completely different way to live. You know, thinking about it, when I power on my upside down time machine, it probably won't turn time backwards.
Anyways, you can't make time run upside down.
Is it just me or did that seem like it just happened?
No snakes. No snakes. No snakes. No snakes. No snakes. No snakes. No snakes.
Hey, Sheriff.
Oh, David, Kira, I thought you guys were snakes. You don't think there are any out here, do you?
Snakes in the forest. No.
What do you want to show us?
I was at the station and I heard something. Walked out of my office, found this box of sand.
Sand?
In the sand was an egg.
An egg?
In the egg was this riddle.
There's a reason to smile and not to frown when the whole world turns upside down. For your next clue, go to the street named after the beautiful feet. I'm gonna send this to Allie and Zach for analysis.
Oh, what's that?
Save the Cricket Creek Theater?
Yeah. Marcy's trying to raise money to repair the old theater. Thinks it'll, bring the community back together.
That's actually a great idea.
I know, right? Unfortunately, she's having trouble raising money, so that's why I'm putting these wherever I go.
So, how's the owl thing going?
It's going good, yeah. It's going great.
It was not going well.
What are you working on, sis?
Oh, just a riddle for a case Sheriff Locke is working on.
There's a reason to smile and not to frown when the whole kingdom turns upside down.
No offense, big bro, but stick to your mechanical... Wait, what did you say?
What?
You said upside down kingdom.
Yeah, and?
Well, that's not what it says.
Huh, you're right. I should probably stick to talking to owls.
But upside down kingdom, that sounds familiar.
While Allie and Zach worked on the riddle, David, Kira, and the sheriff made their way out of the forest and into town, avoiding all snakes, of course.
Oh, you see, right over there? That's where I take my archery lessons. Uh-huh. Oh, and down that street, I almost rode my bike there for the very first time. Decided against it, just didn't feel right.
I'll get it. Go for Kira.
Hey, I think I have something on that riddle. The upside down thing has to do with God's kingdom.
How is upside down a reference to God's kingdom?
It has to do with the values of God's kingdom being different from the world's, or upside down.
Okay, but what about the feet thing?
That's the cool part. Isaiah 52:7 says how beautiful on the mountains are the feet of the messenger who brings the good news. The good news about Jesus.
The feet belong to the messenger.
And the street is named after the one with beautiful feet.
Messenger Road.
Bingo.
Thanks, Allie. So it looks like we're going to Messenger Road.
It's a Messenger Road.
Apparently our next clue.
Well, this almost concludes our morning on Kingdom Seekers. We have one more thing. We're going to worship together, and then we'll continue this next week, and we will see what our cadets are up to then.
Whenever I run, you come and chase me. Wherever I go, you're always there. Every time I fall, you catch me. And when I hide, you hold me tight and remind me who I am. No height, no depth could take us from your love. No life, no death could undo what you've done. The future and the past are yours. My life is in your hands. And all these things I know, your love reminds me who I am. I believe that you'll do all that you promised. I believe that you're strong enough to save. I believe that you'll finish what you started. And when I can't see the end,